new stream here. I decided to do this. Andrea Pirlo. It's... Oh, does it come up? Is it doing it now? Is it live? Why is it so slow? Man, what a networks problem. I don't like that. Why is that an issue? It says that I'm streaming at least. But I can't see it yet. That's annoying. Why does it come up? I am streaming. Why doesn't it? If I just go here, the espresso. Oh, cat. Search for myself. That's weird. Please, why doesn't it... it just go off. Why is it 30 minutes and then decide to die? It is... What is that? Is it live now? Is it that? Oh man. Okay, I guess it is live now. So hello, and I don't know how I do to change the... It's probably some setting here that I do to change the layout. I haven't still find out how I do that. Anywhere I can find that? You have to stop to make it work. Okay, I can't really make anything. Any changes then? Oh well, I guess we will go with this. I don't... What if you... Is that going to make any change if I drag it out or whatever? Like that? No? Oh, yeah, you could... Oh. I mean, that's an issue. I can't see there, but... Yeah, me. Let's see here. So that isn't perfect. We have to make that higher. Man, it at least looks good on the layout here. So there we go. Oh no. Why did it do that now? I lowered that, but it did not follow along. Ah man, what if I do that? Is that... No? So the only thing that's happening is... what if I do that? Does that help it? No, not really. I probably have to do some sort of setting to make it work. Oh well. Is my... Oh, okay, my audio is at least working. So I'm sorry about this blackboard. I don't know how to fix it. I'm not a pro. Oh no. No, I don't... Go away. I don't like that. And I'm just going to tweet... Oh no. How do I tweet this out? I'm terrible at this. So this is... what if we stayed at Napoli? Stream save. I failed at the other club. That Basque club. I played through. I didn't. It took a long time before I got sacked. So here I decided as well to retire. On the other save, I have with PSG, where I got the job for PSG. But we have such an interesting team, so I thought of doing a what if I stayed here, and then I'm going to have the save for Andrea Pirlo Glory Hunter, like usual, and the English national team I'm going to have on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to try to upload this because on it's weird because, or I think it's one episode up today, and that is replay in the cup against Milan here. So it's just weird. It's so there, but yeah, here I played through, or did play through the season, so it will... where I did end with that, but then then I have the PSG, and I have as well the European champion. I think I might upload it on the weekend, probably, because we have the group stage and then the knockout round and then the final. Not to spoil too much, but yeah. And I don't know when I got that offer, but it was really late because I did play through the last. It was right before it was here in August where I got the job, because I had played that, but I hadn't played that PSGs. I was almost done with the transfer window basically, so I was like, how do I do now? But yeah, I decided I did save before I took the job, and then I declined that on this save. You can see here I have another Glory to Success there. So yeah, we are here and we are ready. I took over them, or Andrea Pirlo took over them last season. We finished, that's not right, finished 8th, so upper half, and they wanted upper half. We have strengthened though a lot since we are improving the training facility and youth facilities, so that's nice. Unfortunately, it seems like we're bleeding a lot of money here. Even if I still sold a lot of players, which you would see here, I don't know. We might need to tell someone else, but yeah, let's just. I don't know if I should show you this, but I guess I can show you some, probably the main players. So as you can see, we sell for 285 million. That's probably the highest sales ever for Napoli. So I'm pretty happy with that. And we signed a lot of youngsters or players for the future, because the goal this season is, here club culture, play possession football, play high tempo pressing football, make most of the set pieces. I'm not happy. I think that's not required. I think that's just what's it called when it's not required. Just desired, whatever. And they want us develop the best youth system in the country. Well, we are doing that with improving the training, and we have a lot of players that actually is. It's nice. I can talk more about the team as such than I could do in just regular save, because that's just 20 minutes or whatever. Now I can just chat about, and I had a really nice save in, was it 2018? I think it might be 2 years ago, so with Napoli, where I got a really good team. Unfortunately, we did not win the title. We won the Italian Cup. I was the Cafu manager. It wasn't this long as the Andrea Pirlo say, but it was really fun, and we got a really good team, and we fight against Juventus to win the title, but it never really happened. But yeah, so we have to qualify for the European Championship, and still, Italy, that's the main concerns. I think we can do everything, or oh no, we're not playing in Europe because we got 8 right. I was thinking of what we did, but we do not. The thing is, we have to finish 3rd because the reputation of Serie A has gone down, and League and Bundesliga is actually 2nd out. So yeah, we really dropped down there. So unfortunately, we missed our spot. So I think we can go before Atlanta, but as you can see, 3 places: Sandrino, Carillo, and Renzo. All these 3 are players that is in the highlighted squad. So yeah, I think Napoli is the worst team though. We might just check last season. Yeah, actually Atlanta got before Inter. That was a little bit surprising. It was mostly just Inter now. Milan was fighting, but Inter lost a lot of points there. But I definitely think we can at least get 5th. But we should possibly be able to get before Atlanta as well. But I think Lazio is going to be the toughie. And yeah, I don't know if we're good enough team, so we might get sacked, but I guess we will see. We will do it good in hopefully the Italian Cup, and at least qualify for, I think this has top 4 potential, maybe even top 3. The donk, yeah, you will see here. I've sold a lot of players. We would even be better with these players, but Arsenal got in and it was like 80 million. And I was like, well, I really like this player and it's done a good job here, but 80 million is 80 million. So I sold him, 26 years old. And yeah, he's probably going to decline eventually. But yeah, he would be a superb player, definitely. We sold Di Maria, mostly because he had so high wages. He had over $1 million there. And I wasn't managed to lower it. He's not bad, but he's not 1 million wages worth. So yeah, a little bit overrated. We got 49 million, still happy with that. Mila Stefanovic, we got in here. I'm pretty happy to have sold him because he couldn't finish for days. And yeah, I don't know, he scored the seasons before, but when I managed him, he couldn't score for days. So sold him to Everton there for 49 million. Hernan Modino was a player that I really wanted to keep. But Bayern München was interested and I hired up the price to 42. In the end, I think we could have gotten 50, so I think it was too little low. Koslow was sold to Norwich, that's a big club in England still. He's 28 and his wages were pretty high, he's not going to get that much better. Slobodan Ziamek, I decided to sell him. I was a little bit doubtful because he did it superb in the preseason. Yeah, he scored like 8 goals. It might have been, but yeah, he scored a lot of goals in preseason. But I decided still to sell him. 14.75. It wasn't the biggest club that was after him, so I think it was good to sell him still. Sanjetti was our main goalkeeper last season. We sold some youngsters that you do not have to care about. And Rafael Campos, that's 24 years old. I think he's nothing special really. He's decent, but nothing really more. So let's go on the ins now. Come on. Why is it so slow? It's just because I have the worst internet in world history, probably. We have signed some youngsters here, which I'm excited. They are not ready yet for first team. He is loaned out to Ternana. Luis Miguel Thomas, he's from Barcelona. We got him for free. They didn't want to sign him for next year. This 2 first is a little bit of a gamble. I'm not sure that they are going to be good enough, but they were for free and they did not want. Oh, I guess that's not a little wage still for a youngster, but yeah, they didn't want too much money. So I thought, well, we will take the punt, and even if they might not get that good, we might still be able to sell them to another Serie A club. They might still be good, or a Serie B club, and still get some millions. Arnold, though, he's going in the first squad. He's a defensive midfielder, Sebastian Arnold from Dortmund. He's been loaned out to Malaga, but not. Yeah, I guess he's played 1 match there. From Eintracht Frankfurt from the beginning. Really good passing technique, first touch there. I think it's really interesting. He can play in center midfield. It's a free start right now. It's not a starter because we have 2 players that better, but he's definitely playing for the future, and he's just 20 years old. And I was pretty happy. I was kind of uncertain about him from the first time, but then I was like, well, I think it's decent enough. I've signed a lot of Italians, which might not look the best, but I wanted a lot of. I just want in all my saves, I want at least half or more, maybe like 60% of the team to be like players that plays in the nationwide players or whatever. So it's a Napoli project, has played for Udinese recently. It's an upcoming thing. He's just 21. It's still really difficult to find. Italian defense. I guess it is like in real life. It's like Clini and what is it called? Bonucci. That's been really good, and Romagnoli, Alexander Romagnoli. I effed it up. So it cost us 23.5. That might be a lot, but I still think it's good. Manuel David Mastriani, I checked at him, and he's a really good striker from Sevilla. Sevilla, born and bred, scored 7 goals there of 17 matches, but it was even better in Bordeaux, where he was loaned out last season. 16 goals on 35 matches, and he's still very young. Passing and technique, he still could be better, but he's mostly here to score goals, and he has a great pace as well. So yeah, I think he's definitely, and he has a lot of potential. So he's, yeah, I was just, let's just bring in some Spanish players as well, because I feel like that's kind of what Napoli has done in real life as well. Romulo Pagnola, I think this is a good backup on the, or maybe will be a starter. I think Lozano, as he's a loaned in player. As you can see, his own project, and he's caused me issues before with Milan. So I thought, let's just bring him in, and it will not cost us issues. And yeah, I guess crossing could be better, but it's good first touch there, good technique, and mostly it's at the pace, and I feel like he will be able to go through here, good off the ball as well. He's 30 years old, but he's mostly as a squad player, as a backup player. And he cost like 5 million, so I'm pretty happy about that. Inglese was a player we signed in the end of last season, I think. So we got him 8.5. I was surprised that Real Madrid wanted to sign. Okay, he did not play just 12 matches from start, but did not do that bad. So I was like, why do you sell him for 40? Wanted more. I guess his defensive stat is not like superb, but I still think he's just 21 years old, and he has potential for 4-star elite, so he's probably going to be a starter. Juan Manuel was a player we had on loan last season. He's also from Real Madrid. I was thinking of bringing in, I think, it was a Ukrainian, but Real Madrid. It was me and Real Madrid that had a fight about him. So 8.5, I think that's not too bad for a player that really can develop. Diego Fredi, goalkeeper, 15.5. I think that's a good, really good. He's a leading player from. Okay, he's not the best goalkeeper of the league really, but he's still decent enough and really good low atrocity there. I really like it. Maybe he could have a better physical, but he's still just 27. And the main thing with him was he did not want that high wages, and also 15.5. Mainly, other times you have to like pay like 30 million euros to just get a good first choice goalkeeper. Juan Michel Salvatore, I think he's really interesting for the future. Actually one that I see now that a lot of our player doesn't have the best of passing, so that might be a thing that we need to improve in the future. It's great pace though. Juan Michel Salvatore, he is from Tottenham, but originated from Olympique Marseille. They signed him for 4.4 million. Oh man, that seems like a waste now. 20. Was he that expensive just on a loan? That seems like a waste by me, but he definitely have potential. But yeah, I did not see that he cost that much. Okay, I guess it is per month, so then he costs that much. It's like 12. Oh man, that's a lot, so we have to use them as well, else it costs even more. But his wages is not that much, so that's something. But yeah, maybe not the best when I've now seen it like that. Jakob Wisbo, a player that checked out well just because he's also a Napoli project. He did it pretty good here. Or they actually sold them for Lazio, and there he was superb first. I guess he wasn't outstanding here, so maybe it's just going to be a flop. And then they sell them to Liverpool, and now Liverpool, even if he was, I guess he didn't start every single match, but they were still willing to let him go, so 28.5. And I think we have a lot of youngsters. I think it's nice to have, especially these sort of players. I guess Parma is his favorite club, which is weird. I guess he had the loan out there, but yeah, having this older experienced guys, he has a high wages, but I think, yeah, it might be a lot for old guys, but since we have so many youngsters, I think it's good that we have some experiences as well. Denise Tarpino, I had in Milan, signed him for, yeah, that seems like a lot now, but he is definitely good. He is going to be, together with Orlana, he's going to be my starting center back. He's pretty good. He's not outstanding by any means, but it's mainly his fitness that's really good, and his mentals. His technicals could be a little bit better, especially tackling there. But he's still a decent player and experienced as well from bigger clubs. Antonio Sasa, I think he's going to be a really good goal scorer here. We just loaned him in, and we don't have to pay any monthly fees, so that's great. And 77.5. I would love to sign this player because he's what I want. A really good striker. The only thing, maybe physical could be a little bit better again. Passing not the greatest. He's been loaned out recent 2 seasons at Atlanta United. He scored 15 goals, but recent there Serie B didn't score that many goals. But I still think he would be good backup. And so yeah, we have 2 strikers that can really score goals. Lozano, a player I had in Manchester City here, they've loaned him out. He just got played in that. He was superb there, or I guess he was in and out, but still did it good. Then he did not get that much game time with City. Loaned out to Atletico Madrid and then loaned out to Valencia. Did pretty good there. And now we loaned him here. Did not have to pay anything for the loan, so, and yeah, his wage is pretty low as well. We got these players in as well from what's it called, Inter. So I'm pretty, yeah, that's a little bit high, but he was good last season. A central midfielder, mostly as a backup, but I think, yeah, he's great pace. He's great box to box there. I really see it now when we signed a lot of players. Not a lot of these have like over 15, or they have like 12 in passing, so that might be an issue. Ricardo Fedia, I might have overspent it, 75 million. So yeah, but he was like a really talented fellow, already good enough, already a starter, but he can be 3.5, maybe even 4 star potential there. Yeah, maybe a lot, but I wanted the Italians, like I said. Castiglione, though, was really cheap. I'm really liking this signing. He has experience from Italian football as well. 16 goals on 15 starts there last season, was loaned in. Just cost 7 million. It was like insane. 15 on finishing. I guess it's not the best, but he's developable. He's just 21 and Argentinian, so I think he's still something for the future. And then Juan Manuel we loaned in as well. I see what we lack here now. Is it anyone in the original squad that has like good passing? That might be the issue for us here. Is there anyone that has like, okay, Moussa Cissé is good, Langier is 16, Vispo is 16, he was the only one. De Luca we also loaned in for another season. He doesn't cost that much in wages. Arnold has 14. But yes, he maybe would need a manager. And we're meeting Spal in this first match. We had a pretty good preseason, I would say, as well. Yeah, the only blip was there, Kievo. Okay, we not met the biggest team, but we won against Roma there, and yeah, I think the main issue is just going to be the team cohesion. I think I signed like 50 players. The players that's left from last season, it's not a lot. Let's just say that. Pajonis Stelanov is going to be a second goalkeeper here. He was though not in the first choice last season. Damontes as well. He's also was in the reserves. So got him in there. He's going to be a backup as well. Moussa Sissé, he's been there all the time. A really star quality defensive midfielder. Maybe a little bit expensive. I'm thinking of maybe if there were interest, because Orlando has some interest. So if they were interested, I'm thinking of maybe selling them, because you saw the economic situation. It doesn't look that great. Well, like, what is it? Minus 27. I don't understand, because I'm still sold for more than I spend. Yeah, Orlana here is still left from last season. Very good. And it's actually reasonable passing as well. Then we have Illich. I'm not sure that he's that great. There are a lot of teams that want to loan him. But he did it decent as a backup, and I want to give him a chance once again. I believe it's also counted as a own project. So now, since we signed these other ones, we have enough of developed players at Napoli. He was also a decent backup, so I thought, let's give him another chance. I'm not sure that he might be a player we might sell, but in the same time, he's a good squad player and doesn't cost that much. So you always want those players as well. Xavi Lopez is another one. Oh, I forgot about one player we signed very late here on the transfer window. I don't know why. Oh, I just forgot about him, apparently. 20 million up front and then 20 million over free this upcoming season. That might be why. But he looked that good. More Giuseppe Morandi. And he has 5-star potential, and was like, well, that's not a lot. And if he's almost been a starter, okay, he might not be a starter for us, but he's still a good backup. So yeah, I was thinking maybe loaning him out, but I think he still might be a good backup and something for the future, because we have to do it for the future. I guess I should go through. Oh man, don't lag, please. We have, I might just show you as well that we have some. Oh, I don't like this when I can't look at the what's called face cam. So we have some players that he was really close. Argioni Furcari, but I loaned him in to get the other player in. He's not really ready yet. I loaned him to Spal. He did it good last season, or season, I guess. Hopefully we'll get game time at Spal. Mesa was also played. Was long gone in the first team. Venezuelan. It's good enough for Serie A, but yeah. None of this. Paulo Pedro I'm probably going to sell, because he's very expensive. I don't think he's that great. He's just 27. Guido Paupe, I don't know how to say that. He is from Bologna, so he's raised in Italy, surprisingly. He might be something, but I'm not sure about every one of these. Kasha, I think Marione Kasha is going to be a really good player though. Really good corner. I don't know if we have that good set pieces, so he has 2 stars, but 4-star potential there. So then one Serrano, he's also looked pretty decent. So I'm hoping in the coming years I hope this will continue, that we can bring in some. Nicholas Jakobsen is also one that's pretty near the first team, and then we have the players we got in here. I think we have someone, our goalkeeper there. Cetro, I guess, is decent, and then we have Biffy. That's really good. I think he might be our first choice in some years. A 4-star potential there, so it was not a lot though elsewhere really in the youth team there, but it is pretty decent afterwards. So let's go through and play. Actually, I wanted to play through all of the preseason's game as well, but I wasn't able to play through all of the play through up until the season started. So that's not great, but I was like, let's just play through the preseason. Who wants to see the preseason? Nobody wants to see that, so maybe we could, it's at least better than it was. I believe when goalkeepers before we were like the worst team in the league. It was like bottom of the barrel when I got in here. So at least it's gotten somewhat better now. What had they changed? That's weird. I did not see that coming. Longo. Well, he's probably not good enough. So Veron, I get him there. I guess we get some money in for those youth players. I had to see our start. I'm not like real. I don't have to take a certain point of points, but this thing is a little bit more. Some bit to finish for third, and to be fair, I'm just going to show here. It doesn't look that great. I mean, yes, they've been up here, but not too many times. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess the nice is that it's been recent years at least, but they've really been up and down teams. So I guess that is my job to just establish them in the upper half of Serie A. Would be lovely if we can win a Scudetto, but I think Inter. Surprisingly, Inter was worse off though last year, but to be fair, I'm not sure though. They have so good teams compared to us. I mean, I checked, and a lot of our players, they have potential for more, but they are like meh. They're not really like super good enough right now. So I guess we'll see if it happens anything. I'm not planning on doing any more changes to the squad. I was thinking the same thing before him. That's all I'm. Well, he's tasty. Maybe I shouldn't have done it because I probably waste 40 million. But at the same time, I was like, well, it's something for the future. And we did. I believe I did just have. I had 30 millions, but I didn't want to spend that much. So, and they wanted 40 million, but they were happy to not take everything at one time. So I'm a little, I shouldn't be nervous. This is against Spal. We should be able to win this. Okay, that's a really nice start. It's not that difficult. Jena, Calgary, it's mostly like regional team. Benevento, I think they're a new team as well. Here comes the tougher teams like Milan. Torino though, we lost in last match though. But they are more mid-table. And Roma, they are not great. They're not the top team. They might be just barely there. Let's see what you say. I think that's... Yeah, I think that's... maybe... The main thing... I'm going to see... Okay, Castiglione is the best striker. The main thing is goal scoring. It hasn't looked that good in preseason, so that's mainly what I'm worried about. That we will not score that many goals, and we will struggle with that. Oh man, injuries. Though not that. I might make some changes then. Though, I would like to play in Europe, but in the same time it's nice because I don't know if this squad is good enough for having 2 competition. Okay, we changed that, and then we... Who is it you that is our 3rd choice? I mean, the confusing thing is, yeah, it is. That they say he's... But I think he's too good to be a defender. It's too much quality. Technically, to be a central defender. I think it's kind of a waste of such a player. So yeah. So I guess we will play through. I guess I will see. I might like stream for... I usually stream for 1.5 hours, but I'm not it might be longer, it might be shorter, I don't know. I don't know, 2 hours. Maybe I could do it, but yeah. I'm not the best of streaming. So probably would have guessed, but I'm trying to do my best. Hello! True hero. Hello. So yeah, so the main goal is just to fight at least for Champions Leagues, the 3rd Champions League spot. Yeah, it's really annoying that there isn't 4 Champions League spots. I don't know why it is. I guess it could happen. I guess it's just 4. That might be what they attended, but it would not happen in real life. I guess that, what is called, that France would go before. I think they have. Can we see the league here? I just want to see this. Yeah, I guess they have 4th spot, so it still makes sense. Because I believe when they took the decision on that, it was like, we give the top 4 clubs 4 spots, so the only thing that's really has happened is that Serie A is not that highly ranked. Oh, this might be the away tactic. Damn, I always make these mistakes. Favorite 4. It's just so many new players, though. But it's so many talented players. I think it could work, but at the same time, I'm not totally sure, since there are so many new. It probably should be more. I mean, this start run, if we start this bad, it's not going to be pretty, but start this good. We might, or not fight, but we might be in the top, because that schedule for the beginning, or the end of August and the beginning of September is pretty good. There are all teams that is like bottom half, or yeah, Inglese, CC, Picard. Oh, the Star Trek, Leonard Picard. Vispo, Spagnola! That's lovely to see. 2 born and bred in Napoli scoring our first goal of the season here. That's lovely. That's what you like to see. So yeah, I'm sorry that it's not going to be the most exciting first matches here, but it will be interesting to see if we crush this team and are in the fight. Because yeah, I think from those first, yeah, I mean we might draw some matches. Freda! Oh, Cesare to Freda, and that's a great goal by our left back. That cost us 75 million. Never going to get that money back. But to be fair, we sold or right the cook for 80 million. So Freda, oh, is he good at? I'm just curious why is he the best corner taker? He's 8. This seems weird. Why is he taking the corners? I have to probably fix this off screen so someone else is taking Lopez. Ooh. Well, it doesn't seem like we have problem to scoring at least today against Spal, but I don't know. Oh, that's nice. They starting him in the offensive midfield role there. I hope he gets a lot of game time. And there we go. Oh, that was a great pass. I guess we could hold up the ball a little bit better, but else we're not too bad. Who else do I have? Oh, I guess Arnold. He's better in this deep lying playmaker role. Yeah, I don't know. Cecilia might be a little bit aggressive. That's what I'm worried about. Oh, he's about to score another goal. What is it with this left back that we signed? That's just madness. Scoring like 2 goals almost in the opening match here. Who is it? Anyone that's tired? Not really that many players. Maybe Pandiola. Xavi Lopez. What do we have in the I guess we have, where is he? Well, is he injured? I don't find him here, so he's probably injured. But let's just, I know you're not great for this role, but let's just try you there anyway. Get all the new players some game time. Yeah, I don't find him here. I just find, where is he? I don't find him either. Oh, Zito. Thinking of Pandiola. Is it anyone? I don't want to get him in there though. I mean, he's not been great, so let's bring Mastrini in. The main thing might be like last season that all my like wingers scored a lot of goals. And Xavi Lopez, my offensive midfielder, scored a lot of goals. Oh, that's not great. That's not great by you. But at least you got a lot of game time. Hopefully you not get a red card now. Vespo scores! He's back in town. Jacopo Vespo. Leading the team here. I think, where is he? He might know. He's terrible at leadership, so he's definitely not. Did I not? Okay, I guess I didn't. I should have brought him out instead of bringing Xavi Lopez out. Well, hopefully Lozano will be able to play the next match here. 3-0, really impressive. Salvatore. Pedretti. Gemma. Will they create something here? Probably not. They go back to the goalkeeper there. Let's see, I don't know. Picard. Oh, he's great passing though. Offensive midfielder is loaned out there. Oh, he has a chance there. But his heading is not that good. Tarpini. Iglesias. Oh, Bar? Is that a free kick? Can't be penalty. Was it something that happened in the penalty area that I did not see? Has to be free kick, obviously, yeah. Frisina. I think it's very important that we get a good start here. And yeah, I think I will upload this on Friday. I will replay, and it seems to sometimes I have problem with the replay and with the internet, but doesn't seem the case today, so that's nice. And that's nice to see. Most of our new players here playing really good. I was thinking maybe I shouldn't have done that many signings, but at the same time, I want to make the team my own team. I mean, that was a brilliant. Maybe 75 million wasn't too bad. I mean, his first touch is really good tackling. It's good crossing, good pace as well. Does it? Okay, flair is the only thing. I think it almost looked a little bit flairish there. That shot. Tried to shoot another. So now we have Genoa away 7 days. And I guess we don't, or I don't know when we have the Italian Cup. With when you go in and that, okay, I guess we go in at the first round. Yeah, I think it is if you finish 8 or maybe it's just top 10, you get into the first round. I don't have to do anything qualifying. And this play we had last season as well, playing in the first. I guess I loaned him out after a while. But yeah, playing in Serie B, he's pretty decent. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that his potential is a little bit. So it's not bad, but I'm not sure that he's going to develop that much. So I guess we'll see. How many days is it left before the transfer window end? That is like 4 days. I guess we'll see. Who is it interesting for? Moussa Cissé, who is interested in him, Norwich and Arsenal. I want 100 million or even more. Xavi Lopez, it's Crystal Palace. I want also 100 million for him. Henry, it is Manchester City. I also want like 90 million for him. So yeah, I guess we'll see. And I mean, Arsenal probably have the money to make that happen. I guess we'll see. It's interesting. Sometimes it can happen, which is a little bit stressful. We might just get in another loan. We had a lot of loans last season. As you would see on YouTube, because it is this week as well, doing the last. It was just PSG. It was just a too good job to deny, and also they've been up there. If they wouldn't have won anything, I would have been like more worried and was like, should we take this job? But now they've not won the league in 2 seasons, but they've been up there and they were like 2 points away. But then it's the second time I was like, well, let's just save before I taken it and just have 2 save files so I can do a what if, because I was so excited about the team, and I was so excited about all these talented players, and well, it was a waste when we did a really interesting transfer window. Just now I'm not going to play through the rest of the not going to do anything more with it. I guess it would be interesting. I'm not really checked on that. I might do it. Might be a good thing for. I recorded the 2 first episodes. The 2 first episode with PSG. Might be a good episode because I did not know what matches I would do with PSG next, because it's going pretty flowing. So we might just go and check on the clubs I trained, or at least Napoli is the most interesting thing. We signed a lot of players. Yes, we'll see if anything happen. 2 days. I mean, it isn't impossible, but it would be kind of scary as well, but you never know. No! Why did they sell him? Fucking idiots! Fucking idiots. They say, well, he's not good enough. I don't want you to sell. Now they're going for my goalkeeper. Please don't. No. No. Oh man, why did they sell him? He was like one of our most talented youth players. It was not like a lot either. I don't agree with that scout report or whatever. I said, well, he's not good enough. Can't really know that with the goalkeeper here. No, he is my choice. I wanted to see this season how he's gonna do. And he's still a good choice for if we get injuries. He did a decent last season, so doesn't seem like any of the big clubs. Now it happens something though. Stop trying to sign the players. I don't want you. It's like no money whatsoever. He's probably worth more. Yeah, 3.5 million. So why do you offer him like 2 million? I'm obviously not going to say yes to that. Maybe 7 million. Injured. Then he gets injured. That's a little bit too suspicious to be true. He gets injured. But stop! I don't want to do this. You're silly. This is like, it's not what it's worth even. Cesar Suarez is pretty good. We're not gonna win against Real Madrid, but let's and the thing is as well, we already signed non-EU player. I would like if someone went in for all the players and we could sell them, but it's probably not going to happen because there's too little time left. Is this going to happen anything? Okay, Barcelona made a bid. Oh man. Oh, that's the problem though. The board agreed. Well, that's unfortunate. The board agreed on that, right? Yeah. So I can't do anything. Or can I? Oh, I can respond to this. I did not see that. Why can I not scroll here? That's suspicious. Oh, I have to see how this looks. This probably looks awful. I don't know why I can't see the total bid there. Okay, I guess I have to do this right now. It's going to look awful. I want more money. It's not like Barcelona doesn't have the money for this. I want 60 million front. And I would like even more, but I'm worried of scaring you away. That's 80 million. Why? Why? That's so stupid. That's a super reasonable bid. Oh, fuck's sake. Now we want. I mean, that's just annoying. I think we have enough money to still give him a new contract, but it's just annoying that Barcelona is like, no, we are not going to even discuss terms. I mean, it's not like Barcelona doesn't have like 60 million. How much is his wage right now? I think it's like the most. Yeah, you're getting like high 600, but not. You're getting that. No, you're getting that. I mean, for God's sake. You asshole. This is always what I hate about Football Manager. No, I want to do a higher loyalty bonus. Like ridiculous. Okay, is he going to be our best paid player then? Yeah. But as you can see, I'm still trying to keep it reasonable. I guess we'll see if someone goes in for Xavi Lopez or someone else. It was like, why? And I was like, well, let's just give them like 50 million, since at first I thought that the board had, I wouldn't even mind that. I know it's good, but at the same time, we kind of need the money. I'm worried about that the facility will not be improved, since, money issues. Not having enough money to finish them. But it seemed to still happen. I guess there might be, that's in the autumn. I guess we could sell some of these. I like Xavi Lopez though. The problem with most of these are that they are in the middle of the best period at the club, so it's like not really. And as you can see, most other, but Xavi and Musa, you could get a lot for them, so. And they have pretty high wages. I guess Xavi doesn't have that high wages. Oh man, I would have liked to sell someone, but it's like, no, Barcelona, he wants. Why couldn't like Arsenal go in? I mean, I believe I bumped up that price as well, but it was not like, they were not impossible. I was like 80 million, and then we just, we are willing to pay that. But no, when it's I'm just annoyed right now. I have to see with Barcelona here. Can I see that? I mean, that's just, why are you interested in him if you can't pay the money? I just want to see what I spent. I mean, you spent paid 81 million for a player, and 74 million for another player here, and 52. So it's not like you not had the money for it. Just annoying. Well, we want to pay him just what he's worth. I feel like that's always the time. Sometimes, but it happens so rarely, so you almost like surprised when it actually happens. Like it was the Donk. I was like, yay, we got the money that we should get. Almost like doing the wave. Since you're like happy that you actually get the money that you feel like you should get. It's just weird. It shouldn't be like that. He played pretty good. Left back. Who's our left? I'm just confused right now. Who's my other left back? Oh, why is he here? That's really confusing. I think we will go mainly on the same lineup. Some changes, because I think Manuel is still good, so. And we will change the striker up top there. I'm probably going to bring him in as well. Xavi, so he's not played that great though. The problem, I think, is that I can't bring in every single player. Don't have that many places, which might be an issue. Maybe we should have sold more, or not sold more players, but have less players in the squad. Because this is an issue. I think someone is always going to be not chosen for the team. But now it might work when we have an injury, actually. No, not really. Which is really unfortunate. even with 2 injuries. I need a goalkeeper here. Beefy would have been good, but no, you've sold him, you fucking idiot. And he is obviously not as good. 2 million? How could they sell him for 2 million as well? Sure, 5 million. Might have been good enough, but 2 million, it's like nothing. It's silly money. Well, I guess it's 4.5 in the end, but still, it's just 17. It's a future prospect. We just sell them to. It's not like, okay, I would understand if it would have been to like Juventus or Milan or Inter, but it's Napoli, like a club that is like on our level. So it's like, why? Not even that good offer. What's he pissed off at now? I need to sign. Why do I have to bring in a friend? I did not know that, to be fair. Can only... Seriously, you just got here. I mean, that's it. Strengthen the squad. I'm definitely strengthening the squad. Fucking ridiculous. I guess I have to bring someone in then. Now they're Argentinian. I don't know how I missed to see that he won the friend. It's just that sometimes that is ridiculous, because sometimes it's like you don't even. It's just I don't know, but it's like it was a play. I believe it was at Juventus that I had. He was like, I had one of his fellow. Yeah, I believe it was a Romanian. I had another Romanian. It was like, no, that's not good enough to have another Romanian already in the team. No, we need a totally new players. How is he pissed off already? That seems unreasonable to be pissed off already. I guess I will see Argentinian players. The thing is, we can't bring in anyone that is non-EU player the next season. So it's like, I couldn't even have done that. It's like, are you serious with me? With EU paths? I guess. But there isn't a lot of that. EU national. Do we have anyone here? Who are you? Maybe you? No one that looks outstanding though. You're pretty old. I guess we could scout these ones. He's decent. Do we need a right back? Not super sure. Why is everyone right back? Have I forgot to change this? Yeah, I don't want a right back. I want anyone. He's too expensive. Isn't anyone that is like... He is good, but 49 million. I'm not sure that I want that. I will bring him. I bring into PSG. So now in this, he's loaned out to West Brom. Anyone that is like not overly expensive and like a young feller. Wasn't it the youngster that's when there was a striker before? Where is he gone now? That was like in his age. But the main thing I think that was It's not the EU player. Romano. Oh, he's French. Could we bring him in? How much is he? Not a lot. Lucas Leoni. Okay, he's not. This is going to be the issue because most of these are probably going to be just Argentinian. Cardoso? Left back? Boca? Maybe? That's nice. They have a link to Italy. I might just check through. Full. Okay, he's also Italian. So yeah, there are some that has Italian passport here, which is pretty nice. CLA Spanish. I don't know, but I just think, oh well, Argentina is a good country, so we're just going to check on everyone that is like, he's English, which is interesting. Okay, oh, that's weird. That's just weird. He's not that great, but that's just weird. It come through at Chelsea. What? Why is it not? Why am I so much behind here? Have it decided to stop recording? No. Okay, what are you, Federico Videla? Okay, yo, I'm not. I'm just going to go through everyone. I believe no one in. I guess we could see if there's someone that's like young and talented. It's like, you should be happy to go to another club. And you. Also, I was like, well, he's played in. Which always is the factor if they not have played in. Oh, Frank Orea, I like that name. Sounds kind of Italian as well. Is he born in Italy or born in? Okay, it's born in Argentina. That's a nice name. Jesus Santos, he might be. No? It was still surprisingly lot of Argentinas that was like dual nationality. I thought we wouldn't find anyone in this youth team here that was both Spanish. Ivo Gutierrez, that's a good name as well. Just checking for good names here. Agustin Navarro. Diego Gonzalez. All of the goalkeepers were part Spanish. Oh, that's going to just take a long time. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's check in the smaller squads here. No. Capunte. It sounds Italian. Part Italian, but it isn't. 20. Oh, this is a problem. Is though, these players are pretty expensive though. He's in the under 23. Olva. He's good. But I think he's too expensive. 60 million. I should probably check on the price tag before I check on this. Ignacio Fernandez. Oh, why couldn't he be part Italian? Morel. No. Duma. No. He looked pretty solid, but unfortunately he's not. He has played as well in Spain, or outloaned twice. Yeah, as you can see, what they're called, River have a lot of decent players. I'm not going to lie. Pozo. No. I might. None of these. Okay, I guess he will get Spanish, not too. Yes, 150 days. So that's not a lot. That's like 5 months. So maybe. Oh, it's itching in my throat. Damn allergy. I'm just gonna see. Is anyone that is cheap here? Probably not. Because we just need a friend to our little player. I think I've seen him before. I think he's not... I'm not sure that it's that great, but... Still, it's good mentals though. 33 though, that's a lot. No, Maxim Gonzalez, way Massos, and I sold him in PSG, say. Ares, Diego Arias. No! Who's this? Valda. Bolivian, well, that doesn't help. Interesting combo, but that doesn't help me at all, whatsoever. We'll at least play through this match. Or take over, not increase. Yeah, that isn't great. Hopefully, I really hope that it can do the facilities, because I believe last season we did not have enough money to complete that. I don't like to do that, but I might need to do it. I might need to sell some players just to manage to do that. Let's manage to get some players in. Oh, I want to see one thing. If Luke, I don't think he's going to stream, but since he's going to watch football probably, and I should do the same with the Arsenal, Manchester City, or what was it? Something like that. Okay, let's go on this lineup. Some changes as made. I will not go for Mastriani. He's better as a poacher, so let's play him there. Don't know why I didn't do that before. And the goalkeeper. I'm really excited to just have this stream save. Since, yeah, we have a lot of really decent players, and I feel like this could really be a fun stream save as well. Especially since I played like one season. I wanted to give him. It's weird because I've gotten in here in Napoli twice, and both times I was like half a season. But I left. Just this alternate universe where I stayed at Milan, or Napoli. I think they're a really interesting club after all, so why don't give them a chance? On both, first time I saved them for relegation, they were really bad off. And yeah, the second time I dragged them up to, because they were mid-table, I dragged them up to 8th place. I know that doesn't sound that great. Oh no, who is he? That sounds South American. Can we bring in someone that isn't Argentinian? No, I don't know. They were like, were they 6th or 7th, something like that. They might actually go into Europa. They had like not the lad, whatever it's called. Why can I not scroll here? That's weird. Yeah, they had him that scored a lot of goals last season. I think he almost was the best goal scorer. And we are not scoring any goals so far. Let's bring in the Luca here instead. I'm not been impressed so far, Xavi Lopez. You're supposed to be one of our best players, but you don't show it. That's for sure. Who is my other? Oh yeah, I did not bring him in. Damn it. Is it anyone? Vispo has not been great. And my left back, I'm just going to, because I like to give him the. I don't know if he's going to be great here, but he's like a player that's been in the youth team, and I saw, or reserve team, and I saw him, and I was like, why isn't he playing his starter team? Instead of all these old guys there. I guess we had Modano, but elsewhere it's still weird. Right backs were even weird. It was like some North African that was real, like over 30 years old. Like, why? And they were not that great, even they were just like 3 stars. Okay, this looks promising, but we have to have some finishing project as well. Mastrioni! Great! And Lozano with the assist there. Really good pass completion there. And now it's pretty close there, so maybe we're coming back here. Damonte, Cissé, Salvatore, Mastrioni again. The changes definitely made the difference here. I would like to win this match though. Even if this might be one of the more tougher matches though. Where is he? I had the right back. Is he injured? I'm just confused here. No? Where is he then? I'm just confused. Inglese. Yeah, Alvaro Inglese. There we have him. He's better attacking as well. I was thinking of bringing in Fran that I had in Juventus, that's really talented. Did not cost that much, but then I saw the issues we had with the... So I was like, well, let's loan in Juan Manuel instead. So we not go that much. Oh, great there, Freddy. Oh, corner. Can we win this? It would be lovely if we can win this and not just take 1 point here. Because Roma and Inter are taking full pot. Even if I wouldn't say that this is very undeserved. They have more possession, we have had more chances though. I guess they might be a difficult team though. They're not that bad as they used to be. No, they're actually pretty, definitely upper half team. At least from what they did last season. But now I think they have Europa to play this season, so it might hinder. I guess they have Conference League, so not the funniest league to play, but yeah, it might still hinder them. Oh man, that's 15 days to the... I guess we will just end off here because I want to spare me of going through all these matches. I guess I will just off screen go up to that match. That's the annoying part, both in real life and in the game, where you're just like, oh, the season has started, and then we'll check like the first 2 rounds, and then it's like, well, now we have to have a national break. It's like, oh, so the football is not going to be back for like 2 weeks or whatever. So that's really, I love though. Is it? I think it is the... Yeah, I think that it's to the weekend. Football is going to be back, or Serie A is going to be back. So who knows? I might watch that and just stream this as well, because I liked if we could stream it like once a week or whatever. Now it is Wednesday, but I probably usually would stream on Saturdays. So yeah, but yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I see you soon again. So